You think you do, but you don't.
It all began like a dream, really. Here we were, teleported back 15 years to the launch of Classic WoW, thrown back into Azeroth, and we're allowed to play the original game again? We didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what to expect. And now, months later, we have seen that the game has had its share of success stories, as well as tales of hardship for many players. Now, for me personally, Classic WoW has been quite a journey so far, and I'd like to share it with you all today, my experiences playing Classic WoW since its launch all those months ago. The good, the bad, and the ugly. I've discussed the launch of Classic in previous videos, so there's no need for me to go into too much detail here. You can watch this video if you're curious for my full story, in this one right here. But needless to say, the launch was amazing. So many players, so many new adventures to be had, so many amazing memories, all within a few short days. Guys, I absolutely loved it. You know I loved it. It was incredible. We leveled up, we made ourselves a guild, we started doing dungeons, world PvP became a common thing on our server, and it was awesome. And that's really where I left you guys in my storytelling. The game was great, I was having fun, blah blah blah, guild was growing, and that was it. But what happened next? Despite Classic WoW's amazing launch for me, I quickly began to notice that there were some cracks in the dam that was the game. Water was pouring out, issues began to appear, and what I thought was going to be an amazing game experience, well, it quickly turned into something not so amazing for me personally. From dealing with real life issues that set me really far behind everybody else on my server, to me being ganked repeatedly whenever I went on to stream, to being forced to just spamming dungeons in order to level, I admit the game quickly grew to have a sour taste in my mouth. I wasn't really having fun, to be honest, and I knew the fun was there. I could see it, but I just wasn't really able to experience it the way that I wanted to, if that makes sense. Now, I've noticed as well that some other streamers, whose names I will not mention, have been having this happen to them recently. Their opinions on the game have shifted from fun to frustration simply because they're not experiencing the classic game as it was meant to be experienced. After all, what is more fun? Earning a new epic through a slow and perilous grind, or getting a group of people to carry you that will guarantee you the epic if it drops each and every time? What would you enjoy more? Struggling to earn the gold to at last attain your first mount, or having the player base just buy it for you? I didn't want that to be my Classic WoW experience, so I decided to make a choice that would change everything for me going forward. I decided to make a change. For a multitude of reasons, including the ones I just mentioned, I decided to step away from the character of Nixxiom on Zandalar Tribe EU. What I decided to do is abandon him, to start fresh, to quit streaming for a time, and to play Classic WoW as it was meant to be played, as a complete nobody. Just another face in the sea of the community. I would quietly level, I would remain anonymous, and I would enjoy the game just like you guys do, just like I did all those years ago as a kid. And let me tell you right now, this was the best decision I ever could have made. I have always been a fan of WoW Classic, and I hated how my initial experiences were slowly being ruined by my popularity as both a YouTuber and as a streamer. Now, it comes with the job, and I get that, but it's not necessarily a perk that you want, I have to say. Because as soon as I switched to my new nameless main, I was just hooked into Azeroth again. I was making friends, I was joining guilds, I was talking with people, I was having fun, and nobody even knew it was me. Hell, sometimes I would even stumble into conversations about me and my YouTube community. That's you guys. And I just had to sit there and act like I had no idea who Nixxiom even was. And needless to say, it was a hell of a good time. Yeah. Being the ultaholic that I am, however, I did make several new characters, but ultimately I did commit to getting a character to level 60 as originally planned. What's his name, you might be wondering? What server is he on? It's none of your business. is my character, my secret character. What I will say, however, is that on my journey to level 60, I found myself in many different guilds, among many different peoples, and damn son, it was a blast. I found myself in roleplay-inspired guild interviews. I took part in world PvP all across Azeroth. I got lost in whaling caverns. Again. I relived the memories of entering Skullomance and more. And the journey isn't even over yet as I work towards gearing up my character behind the scenes. For me, at last, my classic dream had been achieved. Now, do not worry though if you're a member of my Twitch community. I have not forgotten you guys. I'm just taking a break right now, but I will be back. I have not forgotten you guys, I promise. I'm just enjoying the game, and I'm enjoying making these YouTube videos on the side along with Mukluk and Nixxiom behind the scenes. For me, Classic WoW so far has been incredible, especially seeing how well it's been received by you guys, the community. It's like, whenever I log in, there's always something to do, whether it's gearing up my main, leveling an alt, or just quickly checking up on a friend and seeing how they're doing for the day. To be honest, Classic isn't always a game for me. Yeah, sometimes it's just a platform for me to log on and just chat with people I've met around the world who got to know the real me behind the Nixxiom persona, all because we just so happened to be on the same quest to kill dwarves in Hillsbrad Foothills, and we decided to help each other out, and you know who you are. Now I'm going to tell you guys right now, I still have not raided yet in Classic WoW. Call me a noob, call me a casual, whatever, I know, but I just haven't had the time for it just yet. From doing my absolute best to release more videos on this YouTube channel, to my recent surgery at the hospital, it has been quite a wild ride of managing a lot of things in real life, as well as trying to manage my time in the game. So in time, I'm sure I'll be able to talk to you guys about my experiences raiding in Classic, but you're just gonna have to give me a little bit, one step at a time. I hope though, for those of you who have gotten to down Ragnaros or who have braved Onyxia, you found an immense pride in defeating such bosses that loom at the end of the raids, and I envy you tremendously for it. I'm jealous. I love it. I can't say exactly what will happen with the future of Classic, but one thing is for certain. These past few months have been a golden time both for me, my friends, and many within the community. And if Blizzard releases BC servers, Wrath of the Lich King servers, and beyond, there is still tons and tons of content for us to look forward to, those of us who are fans of the original game. Guys, I don't know if you all have any crazy or wacky Classic WoW stories, but if you do have one, feel free to share it down in the comment section below. And if you want to support the channel and future machinimas and all that good stuff, consider liking this video, subscribing for more, and maybe even checking out our merchandise stuff over on the store. We got some new stuff coming out soon, and I think you all are going to like it, especially those of you that are fans of necromancers like me. Got some stuff coming. Either way, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will talk to you all soon, and most importantly, I will see you in Azeroth.